Hello, this is Everyday British Fashion Through the Ages. (1050). A woman would wear basic medieval garments, a tunic, probably of wool, slightly fitted with a high neck and long sleeves, usually worn over a linen shirt. The lady's tunic would have a semicircular fastening on the shoulder, and the lady would cover her long hair in a hood held by a band. She would also carry a travelling pouch. The Anglo-Saxons were known for their skill in embroidery and weaving. 1634. This lady wears a soft satin walking dress with a short waist and a full flowing skirt, fashionable from around 1620. Her bodice is cut almost like a man's jacket, and she has a wide hat and a long extension on her short hair. She wears a wide lace collar showing the gold braid on her front, and for formal occasions the neck would be left bare, and the hair dressed with jewels. Ordinary women's dresses were similar, but they, except when riding, wore a close lace-trimmed cap. 1750. This lady wears a sack-back dress, which means it has a long train going from the shoulder downwards. This dress was developed from the flowing gowns of the 17th century. Beneath are a stiff corset and cane hoops supporting the skirts. The frills show at the neck, covered in a muslin, and at the opening of her wing-like cuffs, which were typical. 1825. The lady's dress shows a new outline. The waist is dropped to natural level, and the sleeves and skirts are wide and full. The colours are bright, there are elaborate designs, and lots of jewellery is worn. Accessories are varied, the most noticeable being the big hat trimmed with many ribbons. (1867). Modern industrial inventions entered fashion in the 1850s. This dress has its wide triangular skirt supported on a steel wire, introduced in around 1856 to replace the layered petticoats. The dress was probably stitched on a sewing machine, which came into general use in the 1850s. The bright green owes much to the new dyes introduced at this period. The dress is plain with a high neck and long sleeves. The hat has completely replaced the bonnet. 1906. This summer dress, though worn over a straight corset, is far from plain. It's made of soft, pale material and is decorated with embroidery, lace and ribbon. Since 1904, there had been a new emphasis on the shoulders, and until 1908, the sleeves were to be puffed out almost square. The smoothly flowing skirt is supported on petticoats. Hats were always worn, and the parasol was a popular accessory. She carries a leather handbag, a fashion introduced at the beginning of the 19th century, and it's come back at the end. 1970. Fashion in the 1970s was very different to the rest, partly because more and more women were wearing trousers at the time. In this image we see a colourful, patterned, tight-fitted top with wide straps instead of big puffy sleeves that we saw before. The top is V-neck and is elaborated with frills, and there's a wide beige belt sitting just below her waist. We then move on to the trousers, which are very loose and flared at the bottom. On the neck, a choker is also worn. 2015. Nowadays, fashion is becoming more and more relaxed, with some wearing dungarees and big caterpillar boots, and others in long, colourful kimonos. I think that fashion is now showing your personality through what you wear, and I hope it stays that way, because it gives us all the opportunity to be so much more creative. Thank you for listening to my great talk on how everyday fashion through the British history has changed so much.